Hey guys, so today I thought that I would make a coming out video slash a it gets better video because I know a lot of people out there have stories that they wish they could get out but they know that they can't in fear of being discriminated or something like that. So a few things about me. I'm 15 and I live in hell, aka Arizona. So Um, yeah, I don't like it here. I don't like it really in my town. It's just, I don't know. I don't like big towns, I don't like small towns. I just like medium size, and this is more like a small town, so. Um, so my story started really around 7th grade. I'm a freshman, by the way. I'm a freshman. I'm a sophomore, by the way. And so what happened was I had a couple of friends in 7th grade. We weren't really that close. We'd hang out, like, I don't know, once every couple months or something. But I was getting these, and it'll vary from person to person. You'll have people who say they wake up gay one day, and you have the people who have events leading up to the event. So mine was, I just realized kind of, yeah, I'm one of the people who kind of woke up and realized I was gay. Um, I never really liked girls. Everyone was trying to hook me up with girls, and I didn't have any interest. And I also had a guy friend who I really liked, and I didn't know that I really liked him. It was just kind of feelings. Like, I thought we were just friends. I thought it was normal to have those feelings. So, when we weren't friends anymore, I didn't really know how to deal with it. It was kind of my body telling me that I really was gay. So, that happened. And it really I didn't really come out at first. The thing was, everyone asked me because I act like it, kind of. I don't know. So, when I was bullied in middle school, like, people would call me gay. And, you know, it was just like middle school bullying, just calling people gay to call them gay. And now I look back at that and I'm like, you're right. So, that, and after I realized I was, which was just kind of a wake up and realize you're gay type thing, I talked to my mom about it, and I told her in a really bad way. I told her in a way that was totally disrespectful, and I told her over text, and we had a talk, because I was at my dad's, my parents are divorced, and we had a talk later that morning when I went over to her house, and, you know, just kind of like a parent-son talk about all this, like, you know, the normal stuff, like, things will never change, and I still love you the same. So I was really thankful for that, because I knew that I could trust my mom. She's always been, like, my best friend. And speaking of my mom, this isn't my room, this is hers, so. I don't have a boring room. And then, after I told my mom, I started coming out to more people. The first person I came out to was one of my friends, Eric, and I was at a baseball game. One of my cousins, we aren't really blood related, but we've known each other basically since birth, so we're just like cousins. And so I told him at my cousin's baseball game, and it was really awkward. He was the first person that I told, and he was one of the people who was always trying to hook me up with people. So I was like, eh. But so he was totally cool with it. I mean, we lost touch shortly afterwards. I think that was more my fault, because I don't tend to keep friendships very long. They're more like yearly things, and then I move on to someone new, which is terrible to say, I know, but I get bored easily, I guess, and it's just something I have to get used to. But after I told him, I just decided, like, it was easy telling him. I mean, it wasn't, but it was. It wasn't easy telling him because I thought that my world would, like, flip upside down, you know? Like, I thought everyone would be looking at me differently and I'd be judged constantly. And the truth is, you're always going to be judged regardless of your sexuality on things that you do. So, why hide it from people? Because you don't have to tell them, I guess, but just keeping that inside is just not fun. Like, not being able to tell people about this, like, battle you're going through, it's just, it must feel terrible. I was feeling the same thing. So, what I'm really trying to say to you is, if you plan on coming out, or you are out and you're getting bullied or something like that, it does get better. I remember thinking that I get bullied every day, thrown into trash cans and stuff. Luckily, I live in a community where not everyone is all, like 50% Mormon or something like that. Not saying that all Mormons, like, feel that way, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I was lucky. But I know for some people that they aren't nearly as lucky, and they have to go through constant bullying. And I really sympathize with those people, because I know kind of how you're feeling even before I came out. So after everyone at our school knew, because people, they just ask you kind of like, are you gay? So instead of just saying no, I stopped denying it, and I was like, yeah. So it wasn't really like a big spectacle. It's a really boring story, actually. And so once everyone at school knew, of course, one day my dad was picking me up from my mom's house because it was his day. And he was like, we need to have a talk. My sister was in the car, and she's kind of really young, so he dropped her off at the house, and then he asked me where we wanted to go to dinner. I was like, let's go someplace Italian. So he takes me to an Italian restaurant, and I'm about to get out, and he's like, stop. And I was like, what? So he paused for like, I don't know, it seemed like the longest time, it seemed like an hour. But he asked me, are you gay? And I was like, yeah. So immediately he assumed that I've had sex with like every guy in the school, which is not true. I'm a virgin. So that was a fun conversation. Luckily, he didn't continue with it very long because he started crying, and I couldn't cry because I have a weird relationship with my father. He's not really my key parent figure. I think my mom is more like my best friend, and I tell my mom a lot more than my dad. I don't know why that is. I don't know. I just think I get more from my mom than I do from my dad. So after he knew, that was basically the story. It's not very exciting. I'm sorry if you had to sit through, I don't even know how long this is, just hearing about that boring stuff. But I just wanted to tell all you guys that are watching this, like, it really does get better, and it's hard. It's really hard the first time when you come out to your parents or you come out to one of your friends. It's something that, for some people, it's just inconceivable. Like, they can't even think about coming out to someone. Like, what would happen to them? And my experience was really lucky. I'm a really lucky person for my experience. I haven't been picked on once for my sexuality, which is huge. I mean, after I came out. I think people in my community are more prone to making fun of someone before they know them until after they know them. So I tend to get out. I make friends with a lot of people, not just one set group of people. So everyone knows me, so they're like, oh, he's not, the stereotype, like, hey guys! So, that was, my experience is really cool. But, this is to all the people who don't have that same experience. It gets so much better. You may not think that, and you may hear that a lot, and you're sick of thinking, well, that's the future, and this is now. But if you just stick in there, if you think about your future, all the beautiful babies that you might be having, or something like that, then it's really something to hold on to. If you have a dream, don't throw it away just because you feel like you're not ready to tell someone a big secret. If you feel like you can't tell anyone, then it's probably better keeping it inside for a while. And I know that sounds terrible, but eventually you'll know when the time is right. I felt it for both of my parents, even though my dad asked me. And I felt it especially for my mom, even though I told her in the worst way possible. But, so, that's really my story. I just wanted to get it out there and tell all you people that you're beautiful, and it's really not worth getting upset over. It seems like a big deal, and it probably is for some people, but this is just my personal story. I didn't have a big deal. I can talk to guys about who I like, and that's really awesome. I'm like a really blessed individual. So, thank you all for watching. If you stuck around, I'm very proud of you. I don't know how to end videos. Anything? I don't know. Okay. So, I hope this helped any of you who are watching this, and I hope that one day you can find me again and tell me about your story, and we can convene and stuff like that, and I really wish you all the best of luck. If you're coming out, if you're already out and you're having troubles, then I hope this helped, and you guys are the bravest people that I know, and you give me hope. So, thank you for watching this very long video. Sorry about all my ranting, I rant a lot. Hopefully, in the next couple weeks, I'll make another video. Leave me comments, ask me stuff, maybe I'll make a Q&A video, that'd be cool. Thank you guys for watching, I appreciate it.